parents, welcome back to my channel Sugar Plum, and today I have come up with 12 superstitions which are common in India. So yes, if you're a mom or going to be a mom or a mom who have already given a birth to a baby, you're more likely to hear few of these superstitions in India. Some superstitions can actually do more harm than good, while some are mere annoyances. So today we are going to look at 12 of the most common Indian baby superstitions and explore the reasons behind them. It's a long video, so stick to it till the end, as the most funny superstitions are in the end. So without further ado, let's start with the first myth. The first myth is newborns can't see. Newborns had blurry vision, but they can definitely see. The myth may be based on the weird way that newborns tend to move their eyes, and maybe the parents notice that the newborn eye moves in a jerky way at times, but that's normal because babies do not have their full control on their eye muscles. Second myth is baby walkers help infants learn to walk. No, it doesn't. It delays the walking and baby does not learn the balancing skills that is required for walking. 40% of the children end up hurting themselves because they do not have the full control on their walking. It allows, babies move very quickly and they end up hurting themselves. Also, in walker, baby lose the opportunity to learn perceptual and motor skills like distance, depth, in, out. So yes, baby walkers definitely does not help a baby to learn walk. Third is you'll spoil your baby if you pick him up whenever he cries. You can't spoil a newborn baby, period. So yes, if your baby calms down when you pick them up, he needs to be picked up. And how would you feel if you're crying and no one comes to you? You definitely will not develop that trust. Same is required at that time also. After the baby is about 6 months, then your job is to just pull back a bit and let him figure out how to survive. Fourth is teething causes fever. No boss, teething never causes fever. Many parents are often told that teething can cause fever, but this is not true. Teething tends to start at between 6 to 24 months, which is also around the time that babies are more likely to get infections. So when teething starts, they feel very irritable in their gums. So pick up anything and they just put everything in mouth, which causes the infections and fever. So parents should never mistake a fever as just teething, or they could overlook an illness that might require a medical attention. Next is babies need to poop every day. Babies may not poo for several days or even up to a week. If your baby poop is soft, that means they're not constipated, and it's not mandated to just poo every day. Next is you should give honey at the time of the birth. No, you should never give your babies before 1 year of age, because science says that honey can lead to autism in babies. It's a kind of a disease which begins with the weakness, blurred vision, feeling tired, and trouble speaking. This may also be followed with the weakness of the arms, chest, muscles, and legs. So this superstition is slowly losing popularity, but there are still many families that practice this. Next is apply kajal every day to kids' eyes. Kajal, whether homemade or store-bought, should not be applied to kids' eyes. It is fact that it's harmful to put up kajal in babies' eyes, while there is a risk of lead poisoning with the prolonged use of kajal. So yes, you should not apply kajal or kohel to your baby's eyes. Next is don't buy anything for the baby before the actual birth. This is superstition that everyone has heard across all the social divides. Things for an unborn child can prove unlucky for the baby, but the truth is that the infant mortality rate was quite high earlier, with poor medical conditions and support during the childbirth and newborn care, of course. So in such a high risk scenario, a belief like this probably made sense, but not anymore. Next is don't trim nails after sunset. This superstition actually makes more sense, especially when there was a lack of electricity in the older days, means poor visibility in the evenings. But cutting a baby's nail is a difficult task in itself, and doing so in the dim light can be dangerous. However, with enough lightning and electricity these days, this rule doesn't apply anymore. So a baby nails should be cut or trimmed regularly, so the baby should not scratch herself or break her skin, which can cause infections later. Next is keeping a knife under the bed. This is definitely no for babies. No matter how you think your mattress is, babies and toddlers are so curious, and their little hands can get off to any kind of difficulties to reach the places. You don't want to risk accident in the middle of the night for the just sake of superstition. So yes, this is common superstition that is believed to dispel bad dreams and help the baby sleep comfortably. For me, it is actually can lead to a big accident. Next is breastfeeding mothers should eat plant food. Eat everything. Eat everything, as it helps babies to develop taste of various foods through breastfeeding. So mothers can eat anything. Yes, they can avoid some spices, but I don't believe I had eaten everything after pregnancy. Next is babies sleep better if they are placed on tummies. Babies should not sleep on their tummies. They should always be sleep or put on their back. Reason being that if placed on tummies, it can lead to sudden infant's death syndrome. So definitely I would not prescribe everyone to just make their baby sleep on their tummies. Kindly subscribe to my channel for more videos which are uploaded every week, and there are many videos on homeschooling, on DIY activities, on parenting tips, on mother's health and care, baby's health and care. And if you want any help on parenting, I'm always there for you. You just have to DM me or mention in the comment section. I will reply ASAP. I have been receiving a lot of queries, personal messages on how to handle the kids and what needs to be, and my daily updates on Sugar Plum are based on those queries only. So yeah, you can contact me for anything. Thank you very much.